This installation is for the Traverse bath and shower wall set. These are the tools and materials required for installation. Follow all local plumbing and building codes. Install on an adequately supported subfloor. If the subfloor is not level or access to shim is difficult, install with approximately 1 inch of Type N or Type S mortar to cover the base and contact area. Construct a plumb stud pocket 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch wider than the nominal product size. Refer to the rough-in information in the installation guide for additional guidance. Install the rough plumbing in the stud pocket and the drain to the bath. If provided, place the fill pad on the subfloor, ensuring it will contact all the support feet. It is recommended to staple or tape the fill pad to the subfloor to prevent it from moving. The fill pad serves as an isolation barrier between the bath and the subfloor to prevent noise. The following are not acceptable alternatives to the fill pad or mortar cement: expanding spray foam, gypsum plaster, thin set mortar, or roofing felt. Verify the apron supports are securely attached to both the apron and the basin of the bath. Lift and position the bath in the stud pocket. With the unit level, shim under the support feet as needed. This step is not required for a mortar bed installation. Attach the metal support clips to the bath flange at the location specified in the rough-in information. Confirm tub is level, front to back and side to side. Once level, use truss head screws to secure the metal support clips to the studs and bend the metal tab over the bath flange. Install plastic attachment clips at all remaining stud locations using truss head screws. The plastic clips serve as an isolation barrier between the bath and the stud pocket to prevent noise. Ensure the bath rim and slots are free of debris. Insert the tabs on the lower back wall into the slots on the bath. Ensure the lower back wall is straight and plumb, pushing it towards the studs. Use a level and shims if needed. Once plumb, add 1/8 inch of additional shim behind the top flange of the lower back wall, tipping the wall into the stud pocket. This will be important for keeping a tight seam between the end wall and the lower back wall. Secure the flange of the lower back wall to the studs using truss head screws. Install the upper wall utilizing the alignment tabs to guide it into the lower wall, then push it into place. Use one screw to temporarily secure it. Next, measure placement of the bath spout and valve cutout. Transfer the locations for the spout to the end wall. The end walls have a valve center line molded into the backside indicating the front to back location of the drain. Drill a hole of the appropriate size for the valve and tub spout. To avoid chipping the wall material, ensure the final cuts are from the front side of the wall. Verify the dry block seal is installed, undamaged, and fully seated. To make installing the walls easier, temporarily remove the valve cartridge from the valve body and metal nipple from the tub spout. Ensure the water to the valve is turned off prior to removing the valve cartridge. Ensure the bath rim and slots are free of debris. With the top of the end wall 2 inches above the top of the back wall, engage the interlock flange and gently slide the end wall down and forward to engage the slots. Confirm the front edge is flush with the bath apron. Ensure the gap at the front corners between the end walls and the bath do not exceed 1/32 of an inch, which is the approximate thickness of a credit card, and avoid the dry block seal. Install the other end wall similarly. If the valve cartridge and tub spout were removed, reinstall them now. Secure the flanges to the studs at the bottom of each end wall and at each dimple on the vertical flanges. Remove the temporary screw and check the wall fit. Use shims if necessary to minimize the vertical wall seam. Secure the horizontal flanges to the studs on the back wall. Once the finished wallboard is installed, complete the installation by sealing the gap between the wallboard and the unit with 100% silicone sealant.